Hello guys, welcome back to the video. Today's day 4, season 4 selection video. Start off outside the farmhouse. Just got the disc parked up and the fuel delivery. I'm not sure if he's reversing or not, but I never seem to get him when he's out of the tanker. He's always reversing or leaving, but the quad probably gonna need to be moved. But yeah, gotta be careful with the brush washer as well. So yeah, he's just leaving or reversing, I'm not too sure. The cows are enjoying themselves in the shed. T6 175 on the Keenan feeder. Got John there. Not the safest way of doing it. He could have climbed up the ladder on the back, but he's just he's got it running and he's making sure it's all working fine. As I can't remember who it was the other day, but they said that they heard a loud bang. So they're hoping that there's nothing wrong with it. So he's just checking over. And you got Matt's Mitsubishi there. He's obviously brought John with him. 7740 parked up in the shed. Not something you see every day. All the grass kit still in the shed. They will be brought out sort of February, March time, just to be checked over beforehand before we start using them. Looks like the farmer's got his tool trolley he's been after, so he's got rid of the blue chest or tool box, I guess you could say, and he's got a jack there, and he's got some of the bale wrap. He's got a couple there. There is some more there propping up the lawnmower. Now, farmer's son is doing a bit of a questionable thing. He's sticking his head under the blades. They're not on, obviously, but he's just checking over the underneath. As you can see, he's already hired the jack as high as he can go, but the bale wrap seems to be higher, because you can see he's left it as it is, and at that height his face is literally in the blades, so he doesn't want to risk it, so he's decided to stack it on. Anyway, yeah, it just doesn't make any sense, but if it's higher then I suppose, but it's not very safe. But yeah, at least they're not running. So he's just checking over that as the jobs will start up soon enough. A couple of things have been moved, like the weight for the 740, and the chain has been taken off the loader. It's better than fit bags, so I'll be out at some point. As obviously you need to fertilise the grass before for the growth. I've got a couple. I think there's a jerry can, a brush, and a spade there. Then you got 6616 parked up, and the 753 parked up on the edge cut, because we haven't had to detach it, so we just left it on. So it's parked away there. Then yard scrape has been moved. Digger bucket's been taken off the low loader, and other forks have just been sort of dumped there, if you will. Mini digger's been parked there, and as you can see in the sheep shed, a lot of them are against this back wall, as the wind's quite high recently, so they've been sheltering themselves against the wall. And obviously you got a couple of them knocking about the rest of the shed. Then here we have Matt in the T6080 with the herb stump trailer on the back. You just have to bring in that from a job. He was going in front of a mini digger, not our one, someone else's, with gravel, and then the mini digger would level it for a driveway. Just as it was getting quite muddy, especially in winter time, so they thought, why not make it just gravel? So he had it in the back and he was slowly tipping it as he was going along, and then the digger was flattening it. so he's just bringing that back. That's what he's been doing today. Got a bit of reek going out the exhaust there. But yeah, this thing was roaring down the road and roaring into the yard. So yeah, he's just going back from that job there. Then we've got the defender doing something for once. I think it's his first time actually leaving its sort of designated parking spot this year. As you can see, he's got the new tyres on it, and farmer's son's idea, and the farmer, I guess. Obviously had to run through the farmer's agreement before he could just do that. He's in the defender, as you can see, with the shoe trail on the back. He's got the bathtub in the canopy. He's got the IBC and he's got RAM in the back. I think he decided that the RAM doesn't need that much space in the trailer. I don't know. But he's taking them things to the other farm as they're not really needed here. And it empties out the shed, because I do believe he wants to put the pens in this shed, like along the silage pit, I think. I'm not too sure. But yeah, these things aren't really needed here, so he's going to take them to the other farm, so they're out the way and he knows where they are if he needs them. So the ewes are only about a month away, I think. On March is when they start lambing, so it's not too far away now. And you've got the ducks there just sheltering from the wind against the hurdle. So yeah, he's just heading off there. Creek's been put there, so it's close to the pit. The telehandler is parked in the pit, as just out of the way, and obviously been loading up the feeder. Silage is slowly going down. So yeah, you got the trailers there, all parked up. Then you got the low loader on the cattle trailer, and the ducks just in the field there. So yeah, not too much going on on the farm. Obviously, within the next couple of weeks, there will be lambing prep. So then you're coming down the lane. Got a 4220 Icon on what looks to be a brand new trailer. Well, the wood looks brand new at least, like it's been restored. He's got a bit of furt on the back. Why I know if he's got two brands, I have no idea. And he's still got a bit left. It looks like he was emptying it and tied it at the bottom, because there's still a bit left in that. He's just probably collected that from somewhere. Yeah, very nice JCB with a couple of modifications done to it. And then conveniently, there's a JCB service van heading off to a farm. Bit of an emergency, I suppose. The tractor broke down while in the field. It's close to the farm, but he's still broken down. I believe he was in the middle of spreading muck or slurry, and he's broken down. So the van's heading off there from the dealership. And then we have a beautiful black S-Series Ultra. One of the biggest tractors in the area, I think, with Simba cultivator. Just heading back, or heading to a field, or a yard, I'm not too sure, but I think that's new in the area and everything. That's very, very nice. And that's Simba. It's quite a big cultivator, to be fair. Yeah, looks like some of the contractors would have. But yeah, he's just heading to the junction there. Then across into the field, got 3220 JCB on a 2500 gallon, I think, red NC, spreading a bit of slurry after the sheep have been in there. So, trying to beat the ban. And I can tell you that is roaring, I imagine. He's got a street pipe on it, I believe. So it's nice to see how they went from that JCB to this JCB. Still somewhat similar. I do like the look of this one. I also do like the look of that one, so yeah. So with those, you guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and bye.